Hi, I'm Jacquelyn Williams Argyle. I am thrilled that you have tuned in for this discussion on G Suite for Education. With the quantum advancement in technology, community colleges will be the places where people turn for the much needed training in the newest technologies and collaboration to become competent in their specific fields. How then will teachers, lecturers, and professors keep current with data and the necessary collaboration in real time to meet the demands of their profession? The answer lies in G Suite for Education. All Hands, in her article, Why Use Google Classroom, describes it as a suite of productivity programs such as Drives, Documents, and Gmail that is meant for educational use. These apps are free when you have a Google account and work seamlessly and securely between devices. G Suite for Education services include Google Account, Google Search, Google Maps, Google Play, Gmails, Google Documents, Google Blogger, Hangout, Google Classroom, Google Earth, and the list goes on and on. Market Brief states that over 68% of US schools use G Suite apps, and it's ranked in the top 5 mile deep instructional digital tools. Mile deep digital tools offer a broad spectrum of uses from the simplest to the most complex. They're easy to use, which makes both the teacher and learner rely heavily on them daily. This tool reinforces learning, critical thinking, collaboration between teachers, students, colleagues, and enhances creativity and training. Additionally, Cheska Robinson reports that Google Classroom is one of the top 3 most frequently mentioned resources on the National Science Teachers Association email listservs as technology for creating a paperless classroom. G Suite for Education allows you to work on any device wherever you are and access your document and continue your work where you left off. You can access it on your Apple computer, Windows computer, smartphone, and iPad. It allows collaboration among colleagues and peers. You're able to share documents and receive live peer review and instant feedback online hundreds of miles away. The video clips and audio segments allow you to accommodate the various learning styles in the classroom. Organizations need this to collaborate to transform their organizations. In the educational system, important information can be disseminated directly to parents. Editing in real time is also an excellent feature. Assignments can be submitted even from cell phones. Teachers can grade them online, which saves time. Persons with permission can edit simultaneously. The editing system is stored so you can revert to a previous version. An extremely cool feature of G Suite is the Voice Type app. You can voice type the speaker's notes or any other type of notes. Now you're to go to Tools, circled in red, go to Voice Type, and click on the mic. Once you click and it turns red, then you're ready to go. The classroom management system is a must-have for all teachers. I have created the Classroom app for better classroom management. Now, what you can do, you can go to the tiles at the right here, and select Google Classroom. And then you're going to go to the plus sign at the right, and you can join a class or you can create a class. And then you can go to this middle section of the screen and select an image for your page. And here you see that I have created a really nice, what I think is a cool screen for my classroom management system. And I have inserted, we have the video link for students. I have inserted a short video link for my students to watch for their class discussion. It is uploaded to YouTube videos. It's the bimetallic strip, heating and expansion.
The purpose of this experiment is to demonstrate expansions in a solid. We have our materials here. We have our heating source. We have a bimetallic strip. It is made of two metals. Bi means two, metallic, metals. We'll also use a ball and ring. Okay, so here we have the ball and the ring, and we see what happens before the ball is heated. It goes through the ring very smoothly. Okay, so when working with heat, always use your safety goggles. We also have a glass of water, and this will be used later in the experiment. Now, let's look and see what happens when this bimetallic strip is heated. Can you predict what will happen? Here goes. And here we have it, the bimetallic strip when it is heated. Now, we'll put this in a glass of water and we'll see what happens once it is cooled. It goes back to its original state. Now, let's look at our ball and ring. Well, once again, the ball fits smoothly through the ring, and let's heat. There, okay, the ball cannot fit through the ring. Cannot fit through the ring. Now for a moment, let's just cool it off and see what happens. We're going to cool it off. And see what happens. And now it fits through the ring once again. So here we have, or we are able to prove that metals expand when heated. And with the bimetallic strip, we were able to demonstrate that metals expand when heated, but they also expand at different rates.
And here we have the Google spreadsheet. Now you can go to googledrive.com, drive.google.com, and then once you go to, this is the left of the screen, and you can click New, and then you're going to go to the Google Sheets. You're going to create a new sheet, and then we have the spreadsheet. Now, included in this, you are going to have, included in this, you have a blank sheet right here. You have a to-do list. There's also a calendar, and you have some invoice features. Now, I have used this for calculating grade point averages. Once you have the spreadsheet, what I have done, I have included all of the subjects, and right across the screen, we have the student's name. So once you have your information in your spreadsheet, then you're going to need to know where to find this feature here. You have your sum feature. Once you go in here, you're going to have your sum, your average, your count, maximum, minimum, and so on. So let's go. Here we have our sum. We have the number of subjects. Once again, we're going across for the names, and we have the grade point averages inserted already. Now, once the names and scores are inserted, then the sum can be calculated with greater accuracy to reduce error. So what you're going to do, you're going to click at the bottom of the column. You're going to click in this tile right here, and then you go to that sum function, and then you come and you highlight all of the grades. Once you click enter, then you have your total in the block. And then we can go on for our mean, and it is calculated in a similar way. Once again, so we have the total and the mean at the bottom. So we're going to click on this box here. Then we go up to our function, click, and you're going to click on the mean, and then come back, highlight all of the numbers, enter, and you get your mean. And you go to each column for each student, and you will be able to calculate that grade point average. Once again, it reduces the margin of error and gives you greater accuracy. Now, once you have this information, you can then put it in a number of different charts or graphs. Here, I have selected a pie chart. So we have all of the subjects and the percentages in terms of grades. Now, this information can be shared among your colleagues. Once you have all of your information together, then you can share it with colleagues. Now, there are a number of different options. Here you have your edit option, where colleagues can edit what was sent. You have a comment option, and you also have just a view option. So there we have a number of features of G Suite for Education. The ones that I have shared in this discussion are the voice type, classroom management, Google videos, Google Slides, which I'm using now, and the Google Sheets or spreadsheets. When faced with the inevitable advancement in technology, collaboration and training are the main sentiments expressed by the contributing writers. Buckham and Winfrey recommend investment in affordable training and education at post-secondary institutions and community colleges. STAT also recommends training for faculty involved in the various areas of technological advancement. It therefore behooves us to work smarter, not harder, and allow G Suite for Education to be your choice to train and collaborate in real time as our dependence on technology grows exponentially. Here are some questions for discussion. What do you think are some of the limitations of G Suite for Education? Number 2, what can be done to avoid the limitations? Number 3, which Google app is most useful in your organization? Number 4, what is most useful is not always what is most practical. Therefore, which Google app is most practical to implement in your organization? Thank you so much for tuning in to this discussion on G Suite for Education.